testing HD camcorders, two of the most advanced ones you can buy right now.
Yeah, HD camcorders first appeared in the UK about 3 years ago, and I think I'm right in saying that you were one of the first people to buy one.
Yes, I did, and I still love it. But things have moved on a bit since then. Namely, HD camcorders have got smaller and cheaper.
This is Sony's HDR TG3. It's made of titanium, and it's the world's smallest high-definition camera. It doesn't use discs or tapes, but instead records all of your lovely high-definition footage and photos onto memory sticks.
And I've got Toshiba's new Cameo HD camcorder. It's the cheapest high-def camcorder on the market. And like the Sony, it records onto memory cards, but it's a fraction of the price. So, it's smallest versus cheapest, and we're about to find out if that means either camera's compromised.
And to do that, we're using this man, Craig Jones. He's one of the greatest stunt riders in the world. Now, our first test is startup, our ability to turn the cameras on from scratch and get them recording as quickly as possible. Now, to test it, Craig is going to jump on his bike, gun the throttle, wheelie off down the road, and it's the first one to capture him on camera that wins this part of the challenge.
3, 2, 1, go!
Recording!
Recording!
Oh! My camera turned on in about 1.5 seconds and started recording instantly.
But it took my camera a good 3 seconds to get going, which meant I missed most of the action.
Oh, fantastic.
Epic wheelie, Craig.
I've got a distinct advantage with this quick start feature. Well, essentially the camera is always on. It's like a power down mode. So when I flick it out, I've not got much menu to go through. It basically is ready within a second or two.
Whereas with
press the button.
With this one I get a welcome screen, and then once that goes, I can press record.
The second test is the zoom test, and it's all about our camera's efficiency at zooming in on a subject. In this case, Craig, as he streaks down the track.
The person who gets the most captivating, most involving close-ups of the action wins this part of the challenge.
Great wheelie!
I was immediately disappointed by my camcorder. It only has a 3x zoom, which didn't get me any good close-up action shots.
What I'm getting is just two varieties of wide shot, really. I'm getting a really wide shot, or I'm getting a slightly tighter wide shot.
His buddy Wing is now on the front. Now, this is interesting.
My camcorder has a massive 10x zoom, so although I got excellent close-up shots, it meant that a lot of them were shaky. I had to zoom out to get better footage.
Whoa!
That was awesome.
So, after 2 tests, it was my smaller Sony high-def camcorder that was in the lead. On to the next test.
Our third and final test is to see how the camcorders cope with fast action. Craig's going to do his stuff while we stand in the middle of it, shooting it.
Filming this kind of relentless action was the perfect way to test these camcorders. If they're too difficult to use, Craig would have flown by and we'd have missed our shot.
Also, it's a great way of testing the camera's quality. Fast-paced motion like this, shown in high-def, can often be spoiled by the picture breaking up or blurriness.
I'm covered in molten rubber. So, Suze, this is what we shot. You can see Craig doing his amazing stuff, moving just millimetres from me and John. On the left-hand side is the Sony,
Right,
which I was using, yeah, and on the right-hand side is John's Toshiba.
OK, I can see that the Toshiba straight away is struggling with focus, and the picture seems to be quite juddery, doesn't it?
It's unstable, isn't it?
The Sony is absolutely astonishingly clear.
Yeah,
and it's really holding the movement very, very well. I mean, look at this. That close-up there of the burnout. You can see all the little bits of rubber.
You can really clearly.
Can't you? Whereas on yours, John, on the Toshiba, it's slightly pixelated.
It's pixelated, so it looks as though you do actually get what you pay for.
You're often faced with that quandary, aren't you? Do I pay the extra?
Yeah, is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my Sony wins that part of the challenge.
And on that note, have a good evening.